Fade. That nigga thought I was somebody else, man. Fade.
I say,
Fade. Uh, who had the more powerful and impactful death scene? Ricky getting shot or Queen Latifah getting shot in the car?
so I feel like we've had this conversation.
Right. We didn't have no definite stuff.
We didn't. So I'm just gonna break it down.
Mm-hmm.
We felt both of these deaths coming.
Like, no, okay, wait. Before you do that,
mm-hmm.
I want you to break it down from the first time you seen these scenes. So watching Boyz in the Hood the first time, how you felt when Ricky got killed. Watching Set It Off the first time, how you felt when got killed.
Okay, so
Cleo.
I'm gonna take you back to as far as I can remember, because like I can't remember the first time. First time I was probably 8.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I could take you back to when when I saw Ricky get killed the first time, like as a time that I can remember, I guess. I remember just feeling like, damn, like, you know what I mean? It was more saddening.
Right.
Because of who he was. Like, okay, like he wasn't like Doughboy. He wasn't like even Trey. You know what I mean? Like he was actually trying to get out. Like Trey was just in the hood still, no matter what. Like he just wasn't banging. He was just in the hood. And Ricky was literally like, you know, I'm talented.
Good kid, Mad City.
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. And then I think that was the first movie that showed me that the innocent bystander, right? The guy that's not doing nothing is the guy that get hit.
It's crazy because it gives you the sense of it's like the reality we face, like watching a movie like, oh, the bad guys get killed. But it's like, no, you could get killed too.
The Menace to Society and Boyz in the Hood were the first movies that told me it's just like, nah, it's not the person that you think is going to get killed. Like, it's not the nigga that's out there. Because I used to have that thought just growing up in LA, like as a teenager or whatever, right? Like, all of this shit that the real hood niggas got to do is just like, man, you would think them putting their lives in danger every day, they'd be gone quicker.
Right.
And then don't get me wrong, like they do. They, you know what I mean? People be out, but it's just like they survive. And then it's like these people that don't really do that, and it's like you see them go, just like, well, how did the hell that happen? You know what I mean?
It's like why are you fucking with him? This nigga just he ain't bothering no, but that's the one you run up on, like he ain't part of this shit.
Like, I'm saying, like how did the guy that was doing everything right still lose?
Right.
You know what I mean? And that was always like a question. I'm just like, man, because it's really, I would say it's really hard to be a nigga that's always got to be upset and always kind of gotta be, you know what I mean, on their toes.
Yeah.
Every time that you walk outside, it's like you can't be wearing this, you can't be doing that, you can't be in this place, you can't be in that place because people recognize you. And then it's like the guy that's the innocent bystander that's just like, I'm gonna go to the liquor store at 9:00 in this neighborhood because I want a Snapple. You know what I mean? It's just like, and he gone. You know what I mean? Just because he was the wrong place, the wrong time.
You know what's crazy about that? Just growing up, because in the Bay Area, we didn't have colors and none of that shit. It was just like hood niggas and regular niggas. So it's like I never understood how in LA they bang colors, but it's like you still banging on the niggas you know ain't part of it. This nigga ain't got on no red. You just feel like I gotta get somebody tonight. It's like this nigga ain't bothering nobody. In the Bay Area, it's like you move, you can see like Shiesty stands out here. Like you can see a nigga and be like, man, don't go over there. Like if I'm going to the store and it's a group of niggas in front of that store, like don't go over there because it's a chance you might get fucked with. Yeah. You know what I mean? Depending on the night and where you at. But it feels like it could be one nigga in LA in all blue and another nigga happen to have like a patch of red on his shoes. And that's the nigga he want to kill.
So like, God damn. In these late 2000s of the 2020s or whatever you want to call them now, I don't know where we at. It's not as simple as that anymore. Like I
Right. No,
think
I'm talking. I'm only speaking for back then.
you're talking about back then. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
back I think back then it was just like I don't know. Like I feel like if you were of age,
Mhm.
you know what I mean, and you was a black man, like we already are look intimidating. We look intimidating to each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just because, like, oh, you out here and you got a hat on, and we always dressed kind of like each other. You know what I mean? Like we was sagging back then. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Like Chucks was popular, Jordans was popular, so you look like a gang member. And just because you say you're not a gang member, you know what I mean? Like you might just be, you don't want to get banged on, or you don't want to, take the fade. Speaking
Yeah.
of the show,
Yeah.
so you tell them you don't, and then that's how you get caught up on the other person's side. It's just like, okay, he told me he didn't bang, so now I'm defenseless. So it's just like he don't bang, so I'm gonna let him do his thing, and then he popped me because I put my guard down. I think that was the mentality. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was like, I don't know if this nigga do, but he ain't gonna get me first.
Yeah, you sound just like the nigga on Boys in the Hood. He said, "What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna
Yeah,
smoke him before he smoke."
pretty much. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm not saying I don't find any logic in it, but
No,
I think
no.
I think that was their logic back then or whatever.
Mm,
You know what I mean? So going back to the actual scene of him, like, and seeing an innocent guy like get killed or whatever because he ran in a straight line.
right.
Yeah.
And we watched him grow up being good. We watched like
Yeah.
watching him as kids. You see Doughboy with the bullshit. Like you see like he's on a fucked up path. You see Ricky like his mom was showing favoritism. All he wanted to do was play football.
Yeah.
Everybody grew up with a kid that just was good at sports. All he wanted to do was play sports. It's like you see that nigga get killed. He'd be like, damn, like he wasn't even fucking with nobody.
Yeah. Boys in the Hood was just ruthless because it was like taking people out for like, well, not people, but like it not only because like you not only saw Ricky die, it's like they told you shit. Boy died a couple weeks later. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It was just like that's just a cycle of
Mm-hmm.
being out here in the streets of LA. Period.
Right.
I'd have to say only because of what because Queen Latifah was just ruthless. You know what I mean? Like there was no reason to ever feel sorry for Queen Latifah. You know what I mean? Like she
Right.
was out here in the street doing whatever she wanted to do. And she like kind of went out like a G. Like she had her time. She didn't even have to die if you think about it. She almost
She
committed
could have went to
suicide.
jail. She
Yeah,
could have
she
went to jail.
yeah she committed suicide. So it's like
Yeah.
the saddest death was Ricky. Now the best
Don't say best. Most impactful.
impactful is because Queen Latifah went out like she did. It just like the whole scene just it was a dope death scene. It's Queen Latifah's.
Yeah. It's more it seemed like so the thing is I think the thing that hit me the most about Queen Latifah is she knew she was gonna die
Mm-hmm.
and still went forward with it. And then even though she was acting like a dude, you still see it as a woman.
Yeah.
It's like y'all gonna shoot a black woman like that, like just shoot her down like a dog. She ain't even shooting at y'all, but y'all lighting this fucking car up. It's like it's definitely like a lynching.
It's always weird with me with the like when I see a cop or whatever on TV or whatever, like the nigga ran so he shot him.
It's like it don't it ain't no
What?
logic to it.
What the
shoot
fuck
the
is that?
tire, shoot the tires out. Why are you shooting through the window and the doors? I can see if she's shooting back. In that moment, she wasn't shooting back. They just lit that motherfucker up.
Yeah, I think it was just because she was running through the cars. But I'm like, does that give y'all the reason to like have assault rifles out there and taking her out like she's a terrorist?
Man, it
Yeah.
was just insane. Even so, it's a different death. When Vivica Fox got killed, she's running.
Mhm.
Death shot,
Right in
shoot
the
her
heart.
leg.
Nope. Shoot her in the heart. Take her out.
It's like it just. I think I remember when Ricky got killed, Boys in the Hood. It was sad. I was young too. It was sad, and then it's more impactful when you see his mama going off, everybody snapping. It's like sad, but then I remember getting over it because I felt like I was trained that moment trying to get revenge. I was actually as a kid happy Doughboy killed them niggas.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to see him avenge his brother because it's like, okay, these niggas can't get away with this. No way.
Yeah, there's no way, there's no way. But with Queen Latifah, it's like I said, she faced her death. They fucking obliterated her. They like that was the worst death scene I had seen at that time. So it was like I think the impact of her being a woman and getting killed like that, and then the next scene is Vivica Fox getting killed. It's just like, God damn, there's no winning. You know what I mean? Even though the Doughboy thing is fucked up, it's a fucked up situation, but it felt like a win.
Yeah, yeah. You left the movie like, all right, at least they got the niggas that did it. But
Mm-hmm.
it's like, oh, the homies from they homies when killed Doughboy 2 weeks later. I was like, damn, why'd they have to do that? Like, did y'all have to put that in the movie? But I guess
Yeah,
that was the lesson.
yeah,
You
that's the
said that.
lesson. That's the cycle it's showing.
Yeah, that was the
But
message.
I think if they would have showed Doughboy get killed, it would have been sad all over again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But at that point, it's like Doughboy was kind of like even going through it himself. He was like, damn, like, you know what I mean? This shit don't mean nothing. It's like niggas gonna come to smoke me next week and blah blah blah. Like he
Yeah,
seemed like he was,
he knew it.
yeah, you know what I mean? It's like he was almost accepting it right there. Like, damn. And that mentality is kind of strange too, because you would think, all right, I just killed these
Leave,
niggas. Let me leave. Let me lay low
leave.
somewhere else. That nigga said, nah, I'm gonna go home.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go chill like I've been doing.
Like everybody knows. Like at that point, because it's like I'm in my mind, I think that it's just like a police investigation, right? Like you're gonna go to the person that was either having beef with that person, like, oh, you're a
Mhm.
suspect now, or that's the last person that he talked to. Let me talk to him or whatever. So they know the hood knows that your brother just got killed. I'm sure he
It's
put the
like,
word out.
and that's what I was about to say. It's funny because it's like the police don't even know, but the hood knows who did it. That's how
Mm-hmm.
the word gets back around. Like even in minutes when that nigga was like, the word got out who smoked your cousin. It's like y'all know, but the police don't know.
Yeah,
So Doughboy knows these niggas is coming back, but he's just like, nigga, I'm in the morning drinking a 40.
I guarantee you, he got probably killed like just doing the same shit he do every day.
Yeah.
He
He
didn't
probably
probably,
was he probably went back to Crenshaw, was kicking it with everybody. Somebody rolled up. Blah,
yeah,
blah, blah, blah,
they didn't break. There was no routine broken. It was just like, hey,
blah.
I'm accepting the fact that if niggas come and get me, they come and get me. He was like, hey, it ain't no thing though. Like what?
What are you talking?
If that was you and I'm your friend or whatever, you was like, shit, it ain't nothing. I'd be like, nigga, where we going? Like, we gotta leave. What you talking about, bro? Like, let's
I
get in
was
a
in the car
flight.
with you, nigga. Let me know if we need to leave.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
I like, nigga, we could take a trip to Palmdale, nigga, right quick. You know what I mean? Like, it's that easy, bro. It's an hour and a half away. Like, we gotta lay low. Like, you can't just be out here. Let a couple of more of them niggas die.
Yeah, like no.
Or let people peep the scene. You know what I mean? Like, all right, like you dip, and since this neighborhood is so small, they see their enemies every weekend.
Just walking to the store. These niggas just
Walking to the
drive through the
store.
neighborhood.
That's what I'm saying. So it's just like until you stop seeing these niggas, or you get word back that them niggas is gone too, or whatever, you
Yeah.
lay low. Don't come
And
back.
the crazy part is they literally drive on their block. Like they literally, nigga, Trey was crossing the street, they pointed a shotgun at him. It's like they just literally just do this. They be over here.
Yeah.
It's insane. Like, nigga, leave. Don't come over here and drink. I don't even want to see you after you did it. Call me and say it went down. Don't get the fuck out of here.
Pride is a bitch, man.
That
Pride
shit is crazy.
pride to get you killed. But if we going off impactful, I'm gonna have to say Ricky. That's just
I gotta lean towards Queen Latifah because that fucked me up for a minute. Like that scene fucked me up for a minute. Like I said, I think had Doughboy not got revenge for Ricky, it probably would have lingered a little bit longer. But for the fact that he got revenge, I felt like he got revenge. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he won.
yeah, I would say more impactful because that was like something that's just like, it stuck with me. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Like as a kid or whatever. It's like you kind of like I didn't get nothing from set it off because I ain't gonna never rob no bank and I'm never going to ride my lowrider in between like two police cars and then try to run away. I'm never gonna do that. But I can see myself getting into it possibly with some niggas and shit, they chasing a nigga down. You know what I mean? That's more likely to happen in my life than me
For
robbing
sure.
some bank. So that's why it impacted me because I'm just like, oh, this could happen. You know what I mean? I could
Yeah.
be I could be one of my homeboys that's doing that bullshit.
You could also innocently get shot by the cops. You don't have
Not
to rob no banks.
not after. I mean, yeah, of course. I'm talking about that scene though. That actual what happened. So when I saw it, it wasn't like, oh, it's like you see an action movie and the nigga get killed in an action movie. It's just like, oh, this nigga was, you know, doing all of these crazy things, jumping from building to building, killing all these enemies. Of course, he go get shot at some
Yeah.
point. You know what I mean? But if I'm just I just went to go get some cornmeal. I could see myself going to the store and getting cornmeal.
Cornmeal and a lotto ticket.
And a lotto ticket. That was, you know what I mean? That's a thing. But in my life now, I'll go to the store. I'll walk to the store because it's not far. And niggas be just like, chase this nigga down the street. That's like more likely to happen.
Yeah.
So that impacted me more.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Scene wise, personal wise, yes, Ricky's situation is more impactful. But as far as the scene goes, as far as what lingered after the scene, I'm riding with Queen Latifah.
Yeah. Hey.
Anyways, man, that's the fade. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what scene was more impactful to you. We'll be dropping the voting thing on YouTube. So if you're listening anywhere else, go to YouTube to vote. Every time we do these fades, I put the fade on YouTube for the votes. Anyways, we out.
Hey, what up, cousin? What you doing?
Oh shit. What you want?
Damn, why you asking me that?
Sean, if you call me asking me what I'm doing, it's because you got something you want me to do.
Man, you tripping. Check it out, though.
Damn it, see?
Hey, chill out. Why you acting like that? You don't even know what I want.
It don't matter what you want. You always asking for stuff.
Hey, nigga, didn't you just ask me to handle that little thing with the dude and thing, and didn't I do that shit without asking twice? Didn't you say you owed me and it didn't matter what I asked you would do it?
Why you bringing up old shit?
Tanya.
All right, nigga, damn. What is it?
Thank you for watching. Subscribe to our YouTube and Spotify and follow us on IG and TikTok.